Right then, this video is something a little bit different. We are trying to figure something out. Put you down here. There we go. Wait, the lighting's terrible here. 2 seconds. Okay, that's better. So my name's Jamie, welcome to my channel. And I'm currently trying to figure out some of the videos that I want to make in 2026. But these aren't particularly easy videos to make. One, they're going to take a lot to film. But two, it's going to take a lot out on me and my body. What do I mean? Well, one of my main ideas, and the ideas in general that I'm going with, are large step days, long distance walking, long distance skating, long distance biking, and just stupid things like that. For example, I would like to do 100,000 steps in a day. I want to see what it feels like, I want to see how your body reacts, and I want to see how long it takes. But I also want to do long distances. How long is the walk from Leeds to Liverpool on the canal?
The Leeds and Liverpool Canal is 127 miles long. Most walkers take 7 to 10 days to complete the full trip at a steady pace. Would you like me to suggest a day-by-day itinerary for the route?
No. What I want to do is do that in less than 48 hours. And obviously, these are ridiculous things to attempt. But to be fair, I'm a bit of a ridiculous man. I want to do 100 kilometres on a bike. I want to see how far I can skateboard. But all of this is going to take it out of me and my body, which is already in probably the worst condition it could possibly be. I have a genetic condition called familial chylomicronemia. My body doesn't break down fat. It gave me pancreatitis. It gave me diabetes. The fat in my blood has given me chronic venous insufficiency. My blood pools, my legs, everything. I'm a mess. And that's kind of why I'm wanting to attempt it. Because if my body gives in, I give in. So I'm sat here trying to figure out routes and days and times and when's it best to do it. Summer, winter, autumn, colder days, hotter days, which is best in each day. For example, I think a super long walk, probably better off on a cooler day. But a super long bike ride, probably better off on a slightly warmer day, breeze, things like that. But what do I need for these things? Like a 100-kilometer walk, how far is that for me? How long is that going to take? What do I need to take? I'm not a well individual, so do I need to take my tablets? What size of bag? What clothing? I kind of miss the days when I could probably have just done this without thinking about it, just packed up and gone, but I can't. And then it seems like, how am I going to film it? What camera should I use? Should I use the one I'm using now? Should I use an action camera? Should I try and mix them up? But then that's more weight to carry. How am I going to charge? What kind of power bank's the best? A big, heavy one? A smaller, thin one? One with cables built in? I don't know, or a mix. What type of bag should I use? A smaller, lightweight one? A larger, bigger, heavier one? More of a day bag, but then where do I put drinks? And what if it rains? And what shoes should I use? Running shoes, walking shoes, normal shoes, trail running shoes, trail walking shoes? I don't know. Is it going to be done on trails? Am I going to mix it up? Are we going city? What food should I take? Should I take food? Should I take drinks? I should definitely take drinks. Do I need electrolytes? Do I need someone to come along with me? Should I take like a support person on a bike when I'm walking to make sure I can take stuff, or do I just go at it on my own? What's the best time to do stuff? I can't really do too much in the dark. I'm trying to film. Should I take a light? Should I walk to? How should I do it? Should I just do circles of the area I live, or do I want to go a bit further and see more stuff? And then all of this stuff could be trumped by me just being ill. So yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I'm a pretty ill man, and a lot of my illnesses just come out of nowhere. So I can just be feeling all right, and then suddenly I'm spewing up blood, or I am having a pancreatitis attack, or there's plenty. there is plenty. But then there are some that I can try and prevent or stave off using compression socks. Oh, also I'm going to stop moving the camera around now. I've plugged it into charge while I'm recording. It was dying. I don't know why I'm making this video. I'm not sure. But if any of you guys have ever done something stupid or anything like this, drop a comment, let me know. I'd love to have a chat because I kind of need to make sure I figure it out before I do it, because if I don't and something goes wrong, sadly for me, something going wrong could go really wrong. If I end up having a pancreatitis attack in the middle of nowhere with barely any reception, or I'm too far away, or it's going to take an hour for someone to get to me or whatever, I'll be in a bad place. I think the first thing I'm going to do, just to give it a little tester, is 50,000 steps. I'm going to sort of title it along the lines of 50,000 steps in a day, what does it feel like? Or something like that. Because 50,000 steps is way more than an average person does. I have got close to that before, not by trying, but that was when my legs weren't as painful as they are now. So 50,000 steps will still be a feat. It's still going to take, I don't know, 10 kilometers is about 14,000 steps for me. So it's still going to take 5 or 6 hours. But it's a good little run out for me. Sort of get used to trying to film that way. You know, how do I like filming it? Is it a fun thing to film? I can make a video, try and make it entertaining, but also, if it turns out it's just not entertaining, I just I'll scrap those ideas. Are the shoes good? Is the equipment good? So it's crazy to think, but 50,000 steps is going to be like a little tester. When I know 50,000 steps is actually quite a lot, but I average most days 25. I've pushed up to about, I think it's about 43,000 steps I did at my most for just like a random walk that I did. Wasn't aiming to do it. So, 50,000 steps isn't out of the realm of possibilities for me to be able to do. And it's other little things like, will my watch record the entire walk? Because obviously I'd like to have the Strava information and things to post on the video, and people can follow me on Strava and check out the stupid things that I do. I'll try a couple of different watches, like I've got a Garmin Phoenix 5. I really like this Hawaii band, but for me, it's what watch does it better. I'm looking at the CMF Watch 2 Pro. I think I'm going to purchase that in a couple of weeks, and I really like the look of that watch. I use a Nothing Phone 1, so I like the brand itself, so I'll give those a try. More little things like earphones, like the in-ear phones that I use, they last 4 hours. I mean, if I'm doing they won't last 50,000 steps. So they definitely won't last 100,000 steps. So, what am I best doing there? Getting some big, long, like battery overhead ones, or multiple little ones, or I don't know. I'm going to look at the Nothing. My sister uses the Nothing, the CMF in A ones, and I really like the running ones they do. And I run a lot. So, it's just little things in it, like just sort of get myself ready to make it the most likely that I can do it. And even that's not a guarantee. I could still wake up on the day that I want to do something and be spewing up blood. But it's a risk I'm willing to take personally, because it's content that I really want to make. I've been wanting to make this content now for over a year, since I got out of hospital, and it's content that I'm going to make. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna take a look at different power banks. I bought the one that I'm currently using to charge my camera right now. It's the Anker Zolo. It's a great little power bank, 10,000 milliamps. I think I might get the same one in 20,000, because I really like the way it works. I like that it's got built-in USB-C cables. But this one I've been using now for 5-6 years. It's the Cynet Pro. I think it's 25,000 milliamp. Yeah, 25,000 milliamp. This is a beast, but it's also quite heavy, and it is an older power bank now. So I think I can get 25,000 milliamp power banks that weigh a lot less, and I think every little bit of weight will matter when you're filling up a bag. The most ambitious thing I want to do is Leeds to Liverpool Canal, and I know that's ambitious, and I know most people do it in 7 days. I didn't know that until I did that ChatGPT thing earlier, but I really want to attempt it in 48 hours, and I'm gonna do it for charity. I think a few of the things that I do, I'm gonna do for charity. Set up GoFundMe. I'm only gonna try and raise like 50 quid, but I just might as well. I'm doing something stupid. I think it's something that won't get done often, so it's worth me giving it a try. Now, I'm not going to be doing any of these videos until probably April onwards. So we've got February. It's currently the 11th of Feb. Then we've got March, and then we've got, I'd say, most of April. My birthday's in April, so we're going to go away for that. And once we come back, I'm going to start doing a couple of stupid things a couple of times a month. I've never sat down and tried to actually plan something properly and really think about it. I'm more of a wake up and just decide it on the day, but I know I can't do that, and I know that would be incredibly irresponsible. So I'm going to spend, the next couple of months getting together gear, getting together power banks, making sure I enjoy using the camera that I've just recently purchased. I'm using the Canon V10. Let me know what you think about the quality. Basically, what do you think about the quality of the content, audio, everything like that? It's all in the camera, no external audio right now. So yeah, let me know down below if you like the camera. I've got it because it gives a bit of a blurry background compared to my DJI Action, but I am looking at picking up a DJI Action Pro 5. just for those really terrible weather days. It'll, you know, be able to survive horrendous weather compared to this Canon V10. It's all those little things, isn't it? Like, you know, is this good? Is that good? Can I use this? Can I use that? I'm saying most people wouldn't have to think about it, but I guess most people also wouldn't think about doing 100,000 steps in a day. So, you know, and they probably wouldn't think about doing 100,000 steps in a day when they're as bollocks as I am. But I just think if I don't do these things now, all of the conditions that I have get worse with age. Just in these last 2 years, the amount my legs have gone tits up with. I'll chuck some photos on the screen. Circulation's fucked. So I know the chances are in 10 years' time, I won't be able to do this at all. I know I won't always be able to do this sort of fun, cool stuff. So I'm going to try and do it while I can. So yeah, if you've got any advice, drop it down below. If you've got no advice, let me know if you're interested in the content. Also, what do you think about the sort of style of shooting that I did this video in? Bit more edited, but also not like crazy edited, just moving the camera around a bit and having a bit of fun. Trying to make more fun, engaging content. I'm hoping it's fun and engaging. It's probably shit, but yeah, let me know down below. I don't know what's going on. I'm just sat here on the computer, sort of looking at bags. But yeah, let me know what do you think, and what do you think about the style of the video, the way it's edited, the colour grading, everything. I want to know what you guys like so I can make my videos better for you, if that makes sense. Anyways, I've done quite a lot of walking today actually. We've done, oh, I see, like today we've done 31,184 steps. That's only 19,000 away from like a video title of a step walking. I'm tired, my legs are hurting, and I'm in a lot of pain, but I think it'd be worth it for the video. Anyways, I'm gonna grab a little Vital energy boost because my god, I need it. I'm gonna purchase a bag, gonna take a look at some other bits, and I'm also going to play Total War Rome 2. Yes, you heard me. I'm gonna play Total War Rome 2. Catch you in the next video. Hope you have a great day. I've just hit my knuckle on the desk. This video started out so well. Catch you in the next one. See you later.